Hello, my friends. Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. Like every week, let's check out a couple of cool plugins and also a couple of new interesting deals in some new music production tools, right? This is a weekly series that I do where I take up not like a huge deep dive, but yeah, it's more like maybe like two demos of reviews of free plugins and also two demos and reviews of two interesting deals that I found. And it's not like a dedicated video to one plugin. It's like maybe like mid reviews in terms of not like the huge deep dive on it, right? It's more like an overview and also a demo of them. And so yeah, basically that's about it. As usual, you will find the applicable links in the video description and first comment, and I will make sure to put of course timestamps in the video description as well, in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. So let me show you the plugins I'm gonna be checking out today. Let's start with the freebies. This compressor plugin by Klevgrand, it's available for a limited time, and you will find a coupon code that it's valid in on Klevgrand's website. All right, so this is the RICHTER plugin. It's not specified like how long this free promotion lasts between Klevgrand and Production Expert, right? But you enter the code and the plugin is yours forever, right? This is a perpetual license of the plugin. Next up, we have this cool new virtual instrument by the Crowhill company. This is the Acid Synth that belongs to the Volts series of free virtual instruments by this company. And moving on to the deals, WA Production released Detroubler very recently, a solver for problematic frequencies throughout the frequency spectrum, right? Only $12 introductory price here at Plugin Boutique. And remember that in any purchase here at Plugin Boutique, you get a freebie of your choice out of two plugins actually. You can get either the Audio Modern Freezer or the Heaviosity Micro Effects Refiner. I recommend you that one. It's very cool, and you will get one of the two added to your checkout process. All right. And also IK Multimedia just released the Lurssen Mastering EQ, and it has an introductory price of 50% off here at Plugin Boutique. Very cool analog tube equalizer emulation of the legendary 825 EQ, right, for mastering purposes. So before we start with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some additional free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. And don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. Let me know if you are here in the live stream. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions and to hear from you guys or read you guys, and to engage in conversations with you guys as well. It's always very fun. Acoustic is here. Acoustic, hello. Thanks a lot, my friend, and hit the thumbs up and ring the bell. Yeah. Jay Sets Guide to Things and Stuff. Hey guys, hello Jay, how are you? Alrighty guys, let me take you now to my DAW's window here. Okay, so the RICHTER tectonic compressor, usually compression at very high settings like aggressive compression usually will introduce distortion. It's almost by default, right? So the RICHTER compressor was made to add insane amounts of compression to the signal, right? And without distortion. So it's fully transparent even though it adds insane amount of compression, right? And it does it in a very simple way. You don't have to deal with attack, with release or anything like that. You just have a main knob here for the amount of compression that it's already built in, right? You can enhance the transients by increasing this, meaning increasing the attack or increasing the punch, right? Or preserving more transients, right? With this knob. And you have also a control for adding even more with this boost, right? So adding even more intensity to the compression or less, depending on what you choose here. It has a makeup gain, of course. You're gonna start to see also the compression here. You're gonna see the waveforms and the compression, the reduction, right? In a very simple like visualizer. And that's not all. This plugin also has an equalizer built in, so you can add or remove treble or high frequencies or or bass, right? With this control, you have a general dry wet functionality and an output, right? So let's hear it on this these drums. Right, so that's the signal. Let's engage compression. Start to see the gain reduction there, and of course you are introducing tons of compression, so it's gonna increase the volume. So that's why we need to compensate a bit to hear the effect more. Okay. So before, after. Insane amounts of compression, right? Yeah, you can hear the drums pumping. But the interesting thing is that you don't introduce distortion, so that's pretty cool. Some transient expansion. You can really like crush the sounds with it, or you can use it also as I like to use it in like in a what's the name of I don't remember the word. Parallel compression. By adding just some mild amount of that aggressive compression to the signal. So no compression. Right, and it increases a lot the room sound, adding more body, more liveness to the drums. I don't know exactly what's the difference between using the output or the makeup. This also increases the output. Right, let's use it for instance on this snare. Before. Okay, on the kick drum. Okay, on the room microphones. So yeah, this is the RICHTER. Let's also check it out on vocals as well. It would be interesting to see, or to hear, sorry, like what's the effect of this amount of compression on vocals without adding any distortion.
Thinking what would be if I let this time the truth find me.
Let's go hard with the compression.
What would be if I let this time the truth find me.
But at this point, you, of course, you start to hear some saturation, but in other plugins, I mean, not in this one.
Thinking what would be if I let this time the truth find me. All these lies are killing me slowly. If it's time to let the truth find me, maybe I'll escape from hell, my soul will be free. Is it time to let the truth find me? All these lies are killing me slowly. If it's time to let the truth find me, maybe.
Although these vocals don't need a lot of compression.
Thinking what would be if I let this time the truth find me. All these lies are killing me. Thinking what.
But yeah, with this compressor, you probably don't need like serial compression, you know.
Thinking what would be if I let this time the truth
you can
find
some,
me.
Treble.
All these lies are killing me slowly. If it's time to let the truth find me, maybe
remove some bass.
Thinking what would be. Thinking what would be if I let this time the truth find me. All these lies are killing me slowly. If it's time to let the truth find me, maybe I'll escape from hell, my soul will be free.
Alright, so that's the Richter compressor by Klevgrand. And let's continue with this plugin. This belongs to the Volts series of instruments by Crow Hill Company, right? And this is the Acid Synth. That's the legendary sound, the Acid Synth sound, that it's a classic at this point. And in this virtual instrument, you have that specific sound, and you can tweak it a bit. You have here the cutoff frequency, you have resonance as well. We're gonna hear that in a moment. You have some modulation as well that we can introduce. Decay, we have echo as well, some delay. And this splosh is a reverb, but it's like a cave reverb, right? So let's hear it. This is the default. Right, it's a very recognizable sound immediately. So let's tweak it a bit. Modulation. Okay, the decay. Okay, so more like blocks, more pointy. Very, very cool reverb, right? Okay, so that's the Volts Acid Synth by Crow Hill Company. Let's check out the next plugin in this list. Let's check out the first deal in this list. This is the brand new plugin by WA Production, the Detroubler. This plugin is meant to attack conflicting frequencies that will automatically detect on any instrument, even on full mixes, like in this case. I'm gonna check it out as well. So the Detroubler will identify boomy frequencies, boxy frequencies, muddy frequencies, honky, harshness, and sizzle, right? And throughout the full the frequency spectrum of any sound. It's quite simple. There is just one control. The Detroubler is the amount of processing, right, of the plugin. You can listen with this. It's like a delta function where you listen only what it's attacking, right, or what it's reducing, and you can turn off or turn on any of the different frequency ranges, right? So that's pretty much it. By the way, it has an automatic gain compensation that I recommend keeping it on all of the time. It's very well to not increase or decrease loudness, right? So that the plugin remains at a consistent level. So let's check it out here first on the full mix.
Well, it never takes long till they leave her, stinging from the loneliest.
So I'm gonna click listen. Right now it's not reducing any problematic frequency. Let's check it out. So that's what's reducing, right? That's the delta activated. So it's reducing boomy frequencies, boxy, muddiness, honkiness, harshness, and sizzle. So let's go back to original mode.
Well, it never takes long till they leave her,
Before.
stinging from the loneliest touch. Will she ever break free or just surrender again?
Again, off.
Well, it never takes long till they leave her, stinging from the loneliest touch. Will she ever break free or just surrender again? Well, it never takes long till they leave her, stinging from the loneliest touch. Will she ever break free or just surrender again? You know it happens too. Well, it never takes long till they leave her, stinging from the loneliest touch.
It's not very aggressive. As you can see, I have it at 100%. It's subtle, but it's cleaning up the track, right? It's definitely has a more clarity. It has also less muddiness on the lower mids as well. And by the way, if you don't need like to remove the sizzle, because sometimes the sizzle, it's a good thing on tracks, you can just turn off that particular setting, right? Each one of the 6 settings can be turned off. And yeah, let's check it out again. Off.
Well, it never takes long till they leave her, stinging from the loneliest touch. Will she...
Okay, let's also check it out on individual instruments. For instance, here on the drums, for instance, let's see what it's let's hear what it's reducing. Okay, some boxiness, definitely, and it shows you what part it's like attacking, right here. Now let's take a listen. Off. Okay, boxiness and muddiness. Yeah, in this case it doesn't have like harshness or too much sizzle, so I think it's I'm hearing more muddiness and boxiness being removed. Yeah, it's acting more in this area, not on the highs. It's not needed pretty much. So yeah, it's not gonna like act just for the sake of it, right? It's identifying the frequencies that are problematic on these different sections. Okay, for instance, let's hear it on electric guitars, for instance. Let's see if it catches some harshness or sizzle. Okay, so first without it. Okay, some boxiness, muddiness. As you can see, it's not detecting boominess because that's more like on the super low end. Honkiness, harshness, sizzle, it's not detecting. Before. Okay, let's check out the bass quickly. Okay, it's clearer, reducing boominess, boxiness, and muddiness. Yeah, since the bass doesn't have a lot of high-end energy or polymatic frequencies there, it's reacting more on this, the low-end area, right? Before. Yeah, it's cleaning up this area, so that makes the bass to fit in the mix better. Okay, very, very cool. Let's check out finally the last plugin in this list. It's the brand new equalizer by IK Multimedia, the Lurssen Mastering EQ. That belongs to the T-Rex collection, right? But you can purchase this separately. And it has a 50% off at Plugin Boutique. It's an emulation of a legendary tube equalizer meant for mastering situations by Gavin Lurssen, right? A tube equalizer, yeah. So it has 5 EQ bands, right? And they are very, very musical, like as in other mastering equalizers. The curves are meant to be broad, and it has also a bit of coloration. You have here a color control, right? A color knob that can be turned off. So you have 5 bands, like I mentioned. You have the low end, the extreme low end, and you can add or decrease frequencies, right? Increase or decrease with this, cut or boost, and you choose here the frequency range that you're affecting: 20 Hz, 30, 60, 100. And these frequency ranges are not put here like randomly. These are frequencies that are going to affect like in a positive way by removing or increasing, right, the sounds. For instance, on a full mix, especially when we're talking about full mixes, right? Because we're mastering, these frequencies were meant to affect the mix in a profound way, not just like not just for like surgical purposes and stuff like that, because the curves are broad and wide. So also we can unlink the 2 channels, right? So we can affect only the left separately from the right channel, or the center from the sides, right? Because as you can see here, we have the option to use this plugin as a stereo for left and right, or mid and side. So we can affect the center image of the mix separately from the sides, right? So you have the low end. This is in the shape of a low shelf, right? So adding or removing as low shelf. Here we have 3 bands in the center that are like a band, a normal band of equalization, right? So they are broad. Like I said, they are not surgical. So you have here the lower mids from 60. Well, this is for the low end, of course, but you have more control over some low mids like 500 hertz, 700 hertz, 1K. And like I said, these frequencies are not chosen randomly. For instance, 500 hertz is a problematic frequency range, especially on drums and bass, right? 700 also removes some nasal frequencies, and 1K also adds a nice mid area. So yeah, the frequencies are carefully chosen, the frequencies that it affects. And then we move to the mid-range area, 1.5, 2K, 3K, 4K, and 5K. And then we start to go higher, like 6K all the way up to 16K, right? And finally, the high end in the shape of a high shelf, 3K, 5K, 10K, and 20K, right? We can reset all of the parameters with this control. There are some presets included, of course, A, B, C, and D, to compare different settings. So let's check it out. I have this full mix. Let's add some 10K here. Even though you can increase a lot of decibels here, it's not gonna be piercing or something. It's very musical, very, very musical.
Burn down Babylon, the serpent serve.
Some nice brightness to the mix.
Babylon,
Let's add 60 hertz, but we can add it in the form of a low shelf or in the form of this band. For instance, let's add 60 hertz here.
Burn down Babylon, the serpent servants, the morning star to thee.
We can compensate with this output.
Burn down Babylon, the serpent servants, the morning star to thee.
I'm gonna add 60 hertz here with the low shelf. I'm gonna remove 500 hertz a bit.
No more excuses. We can change this.
Let's add some coloration.
Burn down Babylon, the serpent servants, the morning star.
This one is very subtle.
Burn down Babylon, the serpent servants, the morning star to these. This is our time.
Some mid-range.
No more excuses. We can change this. This is our time to break this down. No more excuses. We can change this.
Nice.
Burn down our Babylon. The serpent servants.
There's like this honkiness or boxiness.
Burn down our Babylon.
Much clearer.
Serpent servants, the morning star to these. This is our time. No more excuses. We can change this.
Yeah, very, very cool equalizer by IK Multimedia. And these are like, these are pretty much the only 5 bands that you could need in a mastering situation to enhance a master, right? To enhance a full mix. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys, for today. Please let me know what you think of these plugins. Let me know what you think of the free ones or the paid ones even. Let me know what you think of the sounds. And let's check out some comments that I have here live. 810 says, hey man, love your bits, but first time catching you live. Hello 810, thanks a lot for being here, my friend. Glad that you catch the live here. And welcome. Dave Ian, hi Amner. Hello Dave, how are you? Divergent, hello. Divergent, and Bruce Wayne is here as well. Batman is always here. He's like watching from closed doors behind the scenes, but Batman is here. Sound Healer, hello Sound Healer. Alrighty guys, so yeah, let me know what you think of these plugins. Do you happen to be a bit excited to try one of them? Remember that Tectonic, like the Richter compressor, it's available for free for a limited time. And yeah, there are free demos for the mastering compressor by IK Multimedia and the problem solver by WA Production. There are free demos for them, for the paid ones. So thanks a lot, you guys. Before we leave, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks, also some extra free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. And don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will see you very soon in the next one, alright? Bye bye.